December 29th, we're here at my uncle's property. It just about a week ago came into muzzleloader season, late season archery in PA. I'm out here today, myself, my dad, my uncle, and our good friend Corey from XTR Outdoors. We're out here today looking to kill some does. We got some doe tags to fill. Late season is basically just putting on drives and people shooting, so I actually didn't bring the gun on this drive. I'm just going to bring the camera, so I'm going to take you guys along with me. I already put on a couple drives, got some shooting, nothing crazy, but where I'm going into now, Corey and my dad and my uncle, they're posted up in a really good spot, and we always push deer out to them, and I actually saw a deer go in here, so I'm going to push this out, and hopefully we get something. So the first couple clips that you guys saw, we were obviously hunting at my uncle's property. Me, my dad, my uncle, and our friend Corey. We went to go hunting on this Saturday. You know, we had a day off of work, and everyone could go. So we ended up going there, and everyone got shooting that day. But you know, with flintlocks, just the reality of it, you know, sometimes they don't go off, and sometimes they do, and so we just, you know, a lot of us got shooting, but we never killed anything till the end. I was putting on a drive. Someone shot, and I thought it was my dad, and you know, I started filming, but there was nothing really there. And then we went down. We actually found the deer. You know, it was a pretty small deer. You know, it's not one that we normally take, but that's hunting. You know, and we're hunting deer, and it was a doe. We ended up tagging it, field dressing it. You know, you guys saw a little bit of that, and then dragging it out. But then after that hunt, I went home and I went out for a little bit and walked around to see if I could see any deer, and I didn't. So fast forward a couple days after that, I think it was like the next weekend, we ended up going to my property, and me, my uncle, my dad got in different tree stands and set up for an evening hunt. So for this evening's hunt, I went to the stand that I've hunted, you know, many a times throughout these years of us owning this property, and I've taken very many whitetail deer off this stand. You know, it overlooks a food plot that over the summertime we put a lot of hard work and dedication into planting these food plots to sustain deer and to feed them and to grow the herd. And I went to this stand, and it all happened so fast. You know, I only had my GoPros, I didn't have my big camera, but it happened so fast. I just got up in the stand and deer were on me. So in the video, you know, you can see the deer come up, and a couple deer skirted me, and then the last one came out on the railroad tracks. I took a shot, and with a flintlock, you know, they're so finicky. You know, you have to get that powder to burn, and sometimes you have a misfire, you know, and it's very primitive equipment, and it's very hard to, you know, shoot a deer with a flintlock. So as you can see in the video, you know, I actually shot, and it was a misfire. You know, the pan didn't even flash. So I, you know, reloaded again. I got back on the deer and held it steady enough to be able to pull off a good shot. And you know, and we obviously tracked the deer. I got my dad to help me, and it was getting dark. After I made the shot, after we tracked it, it was getting dark, and we didn't have any flashlights, and you know, we stayed on the deer. We ended up finding it, so you know, we did get that deer. We ended up finding it, but the neighbor came down with his quad to help us drag it out, and we were just, it was pitch black at this point, you know, and I just had to field dress it and get it out of there, and I really couldn't use any camera because the light was so bad. And shooting with GoPros, if anyone has ever done it, you know that in low light, they're just not the greatest cameras to shoot in low light. So I didn't get any footage of the deer actually, but I did post it to Iron Bridge's Instagram if you want to go over there and check the picture. I was a beautiful doe, it was a very nice sized doe, and I was very fortunate to take it, and we'll definitely be putting the meat to good use. I just wanted to fill you guys in. It was an awesome hunt. I got to do it with my dad and my uncle. Anytime I get to spend with my family out in the woods, I mean, that's what it's all about. That's why I hunt. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and let us know. Let us know if you guys do any flintlock hunting. I know a lot of people use bows and stuff in late archery. So just let us know what you use, and if you had any luck this year, and we'd love to hear from you. Thanks.